Hey guys, welcome to today's video. My name's Kat. As always, thank you for stopping in. I'm getting prepared for Halloween. Old Halloween is coming up. All Hallows Eve is coming up. Gonna come up rapidly. I'm also working a show during it, throughout it, all the things. So I wanted to kind of prep my decoring now. Before we hop into this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. All right, guys, let's go. So every year I do like a visual display. When I mean visual, it's a projection. I do that amongst other things in the yard, but years and years ago, I needed to build a frame large enough. So we built it out of 2x4s, and then we put like legs on it. It gets taken apart every year. We put it away. But this is what it looks like. It looks like wood. I don't want it to look like wood. I want it to look like a spooky cinema. This is gonna be kind of a shorter vlog, more or less just a quick how to work with certain foams. I'm gonna be using the pink foam. It's pink insulating foam for housing. I have an abundance of it, so I'm gonna use that, and we're gonna clad this. So just so you're aware, my yard is Salem. It's always been Salem. This isn't a new concept. I have loved Hocus Pocus my entire life. So when I was doing the yard decor scare tour, I was Salem, and I am still Salem. So we are going to build a spooky Salem cinema. Spooky Salem cinema sign, and we're going to clad this so it looks like brick. Just give it a little bit, just make it more on theme instead of just wood. So you are aware, I put a screen or a scrim on this, and I project something fun on it. And where I get my projections from is a company called Atmos FX. I will link them in the description box below. I am no way affiliated with them. I absolutely love their products. They're really easy, really simple to do. They have a bunch of how-tos. They've got screens you can order. They've got all the things. So if you need anything, I'm going to just direct you to them. Once again, I'm not affiliated with them. I do not make any money by linking them in my description box. I just love them personally, and I just thought if you are interested in something like this, it would help you out. And now that we've done that, let's go ahead and build this. So this is a 2-foot, I'm down here. This is a 2-foot wide piece of insulation. I'm gonna cut it into 3. So I'm going with 8 inches each. Wow. Okay, so to level this out. Anyhow. And then I'm taking a really sharp X-Acto knife, and I'm going to cut along the line. Now, if you cut it deep enough on your first cut, you can just kind of snap it like drywall. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip it over. Put like a pressure on it. And now I've got my 8 inches. I'm going to do that on the rest of this, and then I will see you guys again. Basically, I don't want this to be such a hard edge, so it's going to be like this is a rock. And then this will be another couple of rocks underneath of it. I don't know. We'll figure this out. Okay, so this is a rough outline of what we are going to do for brick, rock on the outside of the cinema. We are using the good old trusting soldering iron. This is a godsend. I prefer this over a hot wire. It does get extremely hot, right, Red?
Yeah.
So what do you have to do?
You have to be careful, or else you'll burn a finger or two.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if this is warm enough.
Yeah.
First of all, oh, it is. Okay. So I'm gonna make this void deeper because I want to make it more believable that it is stone. So I'm just gonna melt that down as best as it allows. And then I'm kind of going over the side here so it doesn't look so square and so manufactured. And just kind of letting it melt whichever way it wants to. So for something like this, so I'm gonna make it so like the rocks look like they're rounded. I'm gonna come around with my soldering iron, and I know that this part up here, or this side, is gonna be the outside. The inside I want fairly smooth because it's gotta hold my frame pretty well, or the frame for the screen. And then I'm gonna come down in here and make this kind of shaped out as well to make it look like this is gonna look like depth in the end. This is gonna be black. And once again up here. I'm gonna round these edges off a little bit better. All right. Okay, so this is what I have kind of left. It is pink. I tried to spray some primer on here, but you see, I tested something here, and you see how it's eating away at the integrity of the foam, because I used a spray can. You could do this, let it dry, and then go over it. You could use a heat gun to get this. I don't need to do that. I'm not that needing to do it. I was just trying a couple of different things. I like kind of where it's going. But on the flip side, I wanted to make this really easy, so I went and got this standard, oh, that's French, Kilt standard interior primer sealer. And it comes in white, but I got them to add black to it, which made a gray, which will look like that gray there. So I am just going to use a paintbrush. This is what it looks like. As soon as you put this primer on there and it dries, you can spray paint your foam any which way you want. It just seals it up and won't eat away at the integrity of it. I wanted to try something there, and I know better, but I had found a specific kind of spray paint that said it would work on foam. It doesn't. We're not even gonna go down that road. I'm not even gonna show you what it was because it lied, clearly. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and hand paint this and let it dry. So we've got these, hi Red.
Hi.
We have these kind of being dried right now, the bricks. But up here, I'm gonna put like Salem Cemetery Cinema. So I found another piece of foam, and I'm gonna kind of make it fancy on either end. And I've got these large, hold for sound. Excuse me, sir, I'm busy here right now, so could you please fly out of screen? So I'm gonna make this look like a cinema sign. I'm gonna just kind of taper the edges just a bit. So I just wanted to find center, which will be 39 because it's 78 inches. So we'll find 39, so that'll be my center, and we'll just kind of taper it down. All right, so I've actually cut out all of my letters. So it's gonna be Salem Cinema. I determined that's what fits. I wanted to cut these out instead of sink them in because I feel like we can see them better. I'll probably do the letters white or a really light gray, and this a dark gray. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna go rock with this. I should. And then I'm gonna put, I was working on a show, and they gave me as a trade, because I traded for something else, these beautiful bulbs. I'll go get them so I can explain. So these are the bulbs, and they're plastic. They are LED, so you can't dim them or anything. However, I thought these would be so very much fun on that sign. I traded them for a service, a painting service, last minute. And I know that there's 10 total bulbs, so I'll do 5 on the bottom and 5 on the top. We'll just measure it out and drill the holes where they need to go. And then I think I might do this rock just because it feels better to me that way. So what I did is I actually measured, so I divided the length by how many bulbs I have for the top and how many bulbs I have 10 total, so 5 on the top, 5 on the bottom. And I put where it would be, you know, actually on the measuring tape. But I wanted it to start here. So then I decided, okay, I will start it where I want it and then go in between every other one. It's not the most mathematical, perfect anything. That is just how I'm gonna do it. Test fitted the bulbs for the Salem Cinema sign, and here is where we're at. So you can see the different applications I used here. This is all the same foam, okay? This foam is the pink foam. This foam is also the pink foam. This I put a primer on before I colored it. This I sprayed, and it gives it a completely different finish. It's eaten away, which I knew was gonna happen, but it gives it something a little bit more primitive in a way, which I'm not mad about. I like it, and I knew I was gonna put a metallic on it as well. I also test fitted the lights. These are just those plasticky bulbs I pointed out before. I absolutely love them. So yeah, this is gonna be the top of our movie theater. All right, so I ended up painting the letters gold. I had a gold, and I did not seal them before I painted them because I wanted the texture. I drilled holes through the pink insulation for the lights. I have to finish putting the lights in, but that's where they're at. I made pumpkins for the bottom, also out of foam. So this is just kind of a general look in the daytime. I think it turned out really well. And then obviously my screen's gonna go in behind there. So we have officially built the Salem Cinema. This is where I'm gonna project all of my Atmos FX digital decorations. Right now we have it set up in the backyard because we were gonna watch Hocus Pocus Under the Stars on the new movie theater. But I just wanted to show everybody what I am doing. So guys, thank you all for stopping in. My name's Kat. As always, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming along this weird and wild Halloween spooky season journey of building the Salem Cinema. And I can't wait to do more with you. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content. All right, guys, we will see you in my next one. Bye.